Hey guys, Dr. Ben here. We're going to talk about leaky gut. We're going to talk about your lining of your intestinal tract and why this barrier system is so important and how it can contribute to autoimmune diseases, skin issues, eczema, rashes, psoriasis. It can cause brain fog, all types of different things. Leaky gut is a real thing, and it's something that we find in patients all the time. And if you correct it, it can truly be life-changing. So thanks for jumping on. Go ahead and pop down below where you're watching from, all over the country, all over the world. We love seeing you guys and sharing this information because health is your responsibility. It is your job to take on that responsibility. No one else can make you healthy. No one else can keep you safe. And yet you've got the ability to do it if you educate yourself and if you move your feet and take that massive action. So let's get into it. Leaky gut is the small intestine lining. We have three main parts to the digestive tract. We have the stomach, we have the small intestine, which is the long, thin part of the digestive tract, and then we have the large intestine, which is bigger, and it goes out like this, the small intestine lining. Hey, Mary up there in New York, the small intestine is where we're going to absorb most of our nutrients into the bloodstream and where we're going to get all the good things out of the food that we need. And this small intestine lining, it has all these nooks and crannies in there called villi and microvilli, and they're basically ways to expand the surface area. If you spread out the entire digestive tract, it would cover almost an entire tennis court. Pretty amazing for what it is, and it's our barrier system. Think about the inside of the digestive tract as still being the barrier exterior of our body. And that's a huge thought process that we need to have, is that if I squeezed you, remember those little balloons that were filled with water you had as a kid, and you'd go bloop, 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 and they would just keep kind of going in and out like that? That is what we are like still on our digestive tract. If I squeezed you really hard and your insides went out, I know it's kind of a weird thought, but if your insides went out and then your skin went in, it would still be this barrier system, keeping things out, letting things in at the right time, just like your skin, just like anything out here. If you have a lot of sores and open, damaged areas on your skin, and you have to stick your arm down in this really yucky whatever it is, you don't want those things getting into your bloodstream through the skin. Same thing with your digestive tract. Leaky gut is where that gut lining is damaged, irritated, and it's allowing stuff into the bloodstream too early. And that's going to lead to the vast majority of patients, probably, I'm even going to say 99% of patients that have autoimmune are going to be dealing with leaky gut. We don't even test it at this point if somebody has autoimmune. We know again and again and again, if we work on somebody's digestive tract, if we work on their lining of their small intestine, if we help this body heal, we are going to see phenomenal changes in that autoimmune. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and hopefully you guys can see this. This was a patient a couple years ago, and you can see when they went in and scoped, you can see all this damaged area, this reds, and it almost looks like kind of scab, scarring, bloody, and just really damaged in there. This lady came in, her skin was irritated, she had a lot of eczema, just a lot of issues going on. They did a GI scope, looked into that small intestine, and found all of this damaged lining through here. That was in January. We went through the process of healing up her gut lining, helping that leaky gut heal up, and by August, the GI doctor was so bad they wanted to run another scope. And if you look here, this was in August. She made this slide up for me, and you could not see any of those damaged areas. She went from here to here. And so that is the thought process on leaky gut. It was the first person that ever volunteered to do a pre and post scope. So if any of you guys out there are like, hey, scope me doc, and then we'll do another one later. No one's volunteered for that yet. She's the first one, thankfully. She did both of those and then got me that information. But it was really a testament to what we've done. Good to see you there. It was really a testament to what we've known for years and what we've looked at, is that, if we do what we need to do in the glutamine and marshmallow root and aloe vera and licorice and all these different things, that gut lining can heal. And so what we see with leaky gut is we're going to see inflammation, we're going to see autoimmune conditions, brain fog, just the body not working as well as it should. So where does leaky gut come from? Some of the big ones that I want you to write down and think about: if you've been on antibiotics once, if not multiple times, very good chance you have leaky gut. If you've been taking a high amount of aspirin, ibuprofen, Tylenol, any of these NSAIDs, very good chance you have leaky gut. If you have dysbiosis is where the bad bacteria, yeast, all of those things are too high, and the good stuff is too low, you probably have leaky gut. If you have chronic stress, number 4, if you have chronic stress, you probably have leaky gut. Cortisol elevated is going to not allow that gut lining to repair and potentially even cause damage there. So there's many things that are going to cause leaky gut, but those are 4 of the biggest ones. And if you've had any of those things going on, very good likelihood that your gut lining is not supporting like it's supposed to and things are getting in. So then what do we do? Well, some of the things that you start with would be a diet. Hey, Carol, great to see you. Hope you guys are well. A little chilly out this morning. I think we were 30, 35 at our house. So how long does it take to heal leaky gut? So it can be, usually 3 to 6 months is what it takes. It depends. Some people, they have ulcerative colitis or Crohn's or some different autoimmune going on in their gut. That may take a little bit longer, but it's usually in that 3 to 6 month mark to really get it healed up there. And that's, it's totally doable. This picture, January to August, that was 7-8 months there. And she did really, really well, and we saw that true healing go on in that gut lining. So some of the things that you need to do is change your diet. Even short term, look at something like an AIP, Autoimmune Paleo diet. That's going to be basically meat, vegetables, and good fats. And our gallbladder issues related to leaky gut. Not necessarily. I was going to do a video later this week on gallbladder, but ask that question tomorrow. So remember, Thursdays, 8:30 to 9 Mountain Standard Time, we will be doing a live Q&A. So bring that gallbladder question. I want to get into that because so many people are either having gallbladder issues or even having their gallbladder removed nowadays. So thanks for jumping on there. So what you've got to look at is that autoimmune paleo diet is where we are going to take out gluten and corn and soy and dairy and nuts and seeds and beans and tomatoes, all these different things short term, because those are all going to be inflammatory in that digestive tract. And it's very hard to heal that leaky gut if we're still bringing in, even nuts and seeds can still be irritating to that gut lining. Cassidy, what if you don't eat much meat? Yep, then it gets more challenging. Then you just have to really look at how you can do this with a lot of fruits and vegetables and good fats to keep that. But if somebody's eating a bunch of grains and trying to do a leaky gut repair, very, very challenging. Is it possible to reverse Crohn's disease? Absolutely. We've seen a lot of people heal from their Crohn's disease. And we had another pH paleo diet. So when you're working on leaky gut, it really needs to go a step further into what we call an autoimmune paleo diet, and that is going to be where you're even taking out nuts and seeds, beans, things like that, there's leptins that are still causing some irritation, some inflammation in that gut lining. It's a short-term thing, and yet long-term, it's going to be very, very helpful. So that's one part of it. Looking at some nutritional support, marshmallow root, aloe vera, if you can get aloe vera juice and start drinking that. Glutamine is one of my favorites, and we'll just have people take scoops of glutamine every day. Licorice is going to be very helpful as well. When you start looking at bone broth, that is really nourishing to that gut lining as well. Make your own, or you can grab some of Ancient Nutrition on here. You can put a link down below, Brittany. So you can get that bone broth. I take a scoop a day in my shake here. I don't have time to make fresh bone broth every day, but I take a scoop and put that in my shake, and I'm drinking on that all day long. So that's a huge thing you can do. Any fermented foods, so if you're working with sauerkraut, kimchi, any type of yogurts, if short term, even when you're doing that AIP, you can do coconut milk yogurt, plain. Some of those things are going to be really nourishing for that gut lining. So leaky gut, it is a real thing. It is legit. It's something we work with patients every single day. So you guys need to figure out if you've got any of those conditions, autoimmune, skin stuff, brain fog, inflammation in your body, all that. Odds are your gut is not working like it should. Number two, you need to go into the reasons why, and if you've been on antibiotics, if you've had chronic stress, if you've had any of these different things, you've got to fix those. And then how do you fix that? And so, Kendra, great to see you. I've got to jump, but go ahead and jump on any other questions that you have, and then bring them tomorrow to our live Q&A. Invite friends, family, or anybody that you know that can use health information, how to take massive action in their life. Love seeing you guys. Make it a great day. Stay strong out there.